What's up, everybody? Welcome. Another Monday night rookie roundtable. So, first of all, thank you, Nick, for doing that. That was amazing. Good to have you here. I don't like running this call when you're not here. Then I have to do things. And those of you guys that know me, I don't like to do things. I like to I like to empower others, right? Not even delegate. I like to empower. I like to bring out all the gifts that everybody has around me, and Nick just happens to have a lot of them. So my life is a lot easier. Um, well, for those of you guys that are brand new, welcome. And those of you guys that have been here, thank you for being here again. Yes, thank you, Kalina. That music pumps me up and it gets me going. Right. I just think about fighter jets. I think about Tom Cruise. That sounds weird, but Tom Cruise with the aviators, um, and just how cool he is, right? And the way that in which we are here is going to really dictate how much we're going to be able to absorb, right? So the energy state, and Tony Robbins talks about this a lot, is it's your choice. You can call on that energy anytime, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel, that you don't have energy, you can pick it up, right? So if something that I think about sometimes, it's like, okay, if someone that I really admired, like if I used to think like, Kevin Garnett was my favorite basketball player. Now it's Steph Curry. But if I'm like, oh, I feel down or whatever, all of a sudden Steph Curry walked through the door, all my energy, it would be gone. That means I can choose my energy. So you guys can also do that here. We just had a really powerful session with the teams right before this. Myself and Tim Mai, some of you guys know who Tim Mai is, but we are working on a Team Millionaire Mastermind Challenge together. We are developing the curriculum, and we do think that we're going to have, upwards of 100 teams working together to either build a $1 million business or purchase $1 million deals, and we're going to match them up with millionaire mentors. So this is going to be really exciting, something that I'm very, very passionate about. What is the cutoff of age for the teen group? So in that one specifically, Tim says that he wants to keep it somewhere between I think 16 to 19, right? Because that's actually the true teen group, and that he probably won't get in trouble sending them to do, real estate things and stuff like that because they're underage, or, so legally he thinks about that. I don't. I'm just like, teens, I don't know. Anybody that hasn't gotten into a W-2 job yet, anyone that is over the age of 8, would consider them all teens. So I don't think about that. I just think about, vision, stuff like that. So tonight, I'm really excited because this is something that I'm going to be launching in September. So I want to kind of just showcase little pieces of the course that we're going to be presenting. It's super cheap. You're not going to find this level of I don't know, maybe there is out there, but what I'm going to bring to the table for $500 for two people is, I think, is ridiculous. I would pay 25 grand for this, and I have multiple times. So I'm going to be bringing a 12-week curriculum. If you want to attend, it's $500, and you have to bring an accountability buddy. Okay, so this is something that you cannot come alone. You have to come with accountability buddy. So it's really like $250 a person. But what I'm going to bring about everything, it's called the multifamily mastery. I'm going to teach everything about raising capital, deal structures, social media, CRMs, like all the stuff that I do is going to be in there, because that's all I know how to do, is just to bring everything that I do to everything. Right? There may even be A Course in Miracles, spiritual things in there as well. I can't help myself, but that's just what's going to be brought to it. I'm really excited. So I'm going to show you guys just a tiny piece of what we're going to be bringing today. And this is really for anybody that is trying to get out of a W-2 job or stepping into the multifamily space, like really understanding what's possible for you, right? In terms of like income. Because most of the times people are like, well, the first 2 years, just consider yourself not going to make any money. It's not true. but it's also a something that you should be prepared for. Is, yeah, my first 2 years dedicated to learning. But that's not true. If you knew how money is made and you had to, you can learn through here, it's going to really accelerate your learning, right? Nick actually brought up a good point earlier. He's like, you always say this to me, which is, if you can do it in 1 year, then I should be able to do it in 1 month. So Nick has been running his own private um, social media mastermind, right? And he's charging $20 a month, and he's already got a whole bunch of people in there, and there's amazing results happening within the first week. People are posting videos on social media and learning to use different tools already. So at the price, yeah, Andrew's like, no, you should charge more. So Nick is definitely learning the ropes, learning how to leverage me, how to leverage the people around him, and starting to understand how money works. Okay, so it's really important. One of the things I was telling teens earlier is money will change people. People will compromise themselves over money. And the sooner you understand how money works, and the sooner you understand your own principles and values, that you would not compromise them, then the more success you will have, because you won't question your own integrity along the way, right? Because we were talking about earlier, like how people are selling, fake AirPods and scamming people because people have compromised themselves. They know what's right and what's wrong. Their compass is correct, but they're just willing to compromise themselves. So on this call, you will always be reminded in, walking the path, walking the right path. We also call it in the certain space, the red road. And so on this call today, I'm going to just share a little bit about myself. I'm going to go into what I'm going to teach. I'm going to give my friend Masha, who was here last week, and she gave just a mind-blowing, earth-shattering presentation about AI. Okay, and there's a whole entire community going online now around AI that Masha is running. I'm already using it in a whole different way. Really, really exciting. Nick, if you can just, oh, you're already putting the things in there. Good. So put that link in there. If you have not joined the AI group or Nick's program, or the multifamily mastery course, definitely do it. All of those are just amazing offers, and the AI community is free. Most of the things that I do is free as well, because I just want to share. So I'm going to give Masha a second here, just a couple minutes, to share something about the community and about her experience here with us with the Legends community. Go ahead, Masha.
Hello, Legends. I'm so excited this group is phenomenal. I love Alex, what he's up to in this world. And the reason why I decided to join his community with my community is because he's all about transforming this world, about giving back. And when he shared his visions, what he's working on, what he's already created, I'm like, this is what I've been thinking of. This is what I'm like, he's just like steps ahead, but I'm like, and there's no reason why I would not want to be a part of Legends. So I want to share with you guys that in the next few days, I will be revealing one of the AI tools. We're going to be diving deep into just one. And I'm not going to tell you why, because I want you to come back to community and look at it. But I will be step by step. We're going to start with basic, how signing up for it, and then we're going to dive deeper and deeper. And that's how we're going to be doing with every tool, with every system. So stay tuned, guys. Join the community, because this one that I'm going to be sharing in the next few days is going to be very intriguing and very exciting.
You're so good at just teasing us, So let me just show you guys a little bit of what this looks like, and I'll put the how you can join in the chat here. So you can join the Legends U community. So what we have here is a bunch of different communities. We have the Deal Tank community. Obviously, my private Legends mastermind community is in here. You won't be able to see it, but the Deal Tank community is free. This thing is awesome. We do a call every single Saturday morning. Sujay, myself, and Chris Luna We had an amazing speaker guest joining us, and we talked all about short-term rentals, midterm rentals, and then we had two deals that were pitched about short-term. So that was actually, Deal Tank number 7, episode 7. If you guys go into this community, you will see this is actually a really, really good one. All of them are really good, but this last one was really fire too. Now, Nick's Secrets to Social Media community is $20 a month to join. That's also in here. You have the feed. Every single community, you will find that there's like a Facebook feed. There's like a WhatsApp chat. There is the recordings, webinar recordings, resources, links, and the events that they host inside. This is Masha's community. It's fire. This is Quantum AI, and there's just a lot of interaction, a lot of members already, and we're just going to be growing this community. Masha is going to lead the way, and this is hers. Right?
And don't forget to go to resources. There's a whole resource about, I don't know, was like
yeah. So resources. Last week you can watch the replay of when she was on here and how she blew everybody's minds. And then there's 6 powerful chat prompts. How do you make ChatGPT your friend, and an ally in everything you're doing? And then also the AI resources. All of this is going to be just a great space to share resources in AI, and we want to be ahead of the curve. So this is a great community. And then of course we have a Legends Fit community now, which Christy, Steph, and Allie, and as a couple people working to get this community going. And there's a challenge that is coming up that's really exciting. I think it's actually going to get me to start doing cardio, so excited for that. I also teach this course with my friend Cora Lee right here. It's called Clarity Catalyst. We will be opening registration soon. Right now we are week 6. We're on the 6th week. This is an 8-week program, and yes, Allie's in it. It's literally life changing. I'm telling you guys, this is one of those that changed my life. The first time that I taught this, my now wife was my student, and that's where we kind of like met, and she's in it again this time with me as we were teaching it, and also creating transformation for herself too. So this is a really, really powerful course to bring clarity to your life. If you're looking for some clarity, if you're looking for purpose, if you're looking to kind of re-spark a fire in you, passion, this is something that we will be showcasing. Now, we put this out there for one day when this course when we first launched it, and the first day the class filled up. So we expect about the same results when we launch it again. We do have a maximum of like 10 to 15 students that we will take. And I know a lot of the students that we have right now is already asking, hey, I want to bring this person in. I want to bring this person in. So this is going to become a really big community. I know that for sure. Now there's a bunch of other resources in here. So this is the Legends U, the universe of Legends, and it's not my community, it's everyone's community. So when me and Masha talked, she was like, oh yeah, I want to build this community. I'm like, you want to build it the hard way, or you want to build it the easy way? Right? The hard way is you got to go out and do it yourself. The easy way is if you got some sort of offering and you've been a contributor to this space, then having a workshop in here, getting your name out, building a community in here, what it does is when you build a community inside another one, other people in other communities will see yours too. This is that abundance thinking that people really need to wrap their minds around. Everyone's trying to create mine, like your own. Like that doesn't get you anywhere. That's hard. This way, you already start with a couple steps up. You got people that will be joining you. Nick said, he leveraged my network and the network inside Legends U to have 11 people in his mastermind. How awesome is that? All right. So if you can have a head start, kind of like in Mario Kart, if you guys play Mario Kart, like in the beginning when the lights are going, it's like red, yellow, green. If you like hit the gas button like at each thing, you kind of take a launch in the beginning. Well, that's what you get. You get a little boost, you get a little nos off the starting line. And as you build the community, other people are also building in there. And what ends up happening is there's a cross-pollination of communities. And that's how you really build a community. You want to see your vision inside another vision, a bigger vision. And then from there, start to cultivate and grow your own community. And everyone that is in my space knows that what I'm trying to do is I'm teaching to teach people to teach. I'm teaching to teach people to teach. Yeah. So I teach people to teach because I want to give everyone opportunities to step up. And if we have a community like this, I'm always saying, hey, who wants to be some sort of community leader, right? Build your own community following off of what we're already doing. Like that is the easy way to go. And you can practice. You're stepping into a position of leadership and you will get to practice in a safe environment, right? You practice passively. It's like, oh, let me get onto a real estate deal so that I can learn passively. It's the same thing. All right. So without further ado, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over this thing real quick, today's topic. And then Nick is going to put we're going to play a game, 10 questions, Nick. Keep it 10 questions. And we will have a leaderboard going. Nick already has a leaderboard right now. We'll showcase it a little bit later. But pay attention because we are going to play a game and we're going to see who paid attention to all of this. All right. Here we go. And then don't miss the last part, whereas you get an opportunity to break out into different rooms with 4 or 5 random individuals. And when I say random, I don't mean random at all. I mean divinely Zoom gods orchestrated into separate rooms in which you might find your partner. You might find, I don't know, the love of your life. You might find anything is possible. Okay. So be ready. Definitely stick around for that. I know every time I say this, and I'm going to say it still, don't be part of the 30% that logs off as soon as we start going into breakout room. That might be the most important reason why you're even here today. All right. Like connect. It takes one person to change everything for you. I met one person today, and he's going to help me start a $250 million fund for Vegas real estate. And he's like, I'll bring all the money. I'm like, wow, that sounds awesome. I will do whatever you need me to do if you bring $250 million to a fund in which I get to control. So one person is all it takes. That one person is in this room and they might point you to the right person. I want to meet that guy. Yeah. Let me work it first. I'll make the introduction. But you're in the right place. Okay. So anybody that, if you are here tonight, you are in the right place, and just trust that you have shown up here for a reason. There's something you got to hear. There's something you got to hear, or there's someone you got to meet. Okay. If you set that as your intention tonight, it will be so. Ask and it shall be given. Okay. I'm going to get started. Here we go. And also, what I'm going to do is when I teach this course, people will get this course to be able to teach it themselves. What I want to do is I broke out 30 modules, 12 weeks of stuff in which you will learn, and then you will get the white label version of it where you can make your own, go teach it yourself, start your own little real estate group, and go and teach real estate. Okay. Teach a multifamily space. So it's like, I think what I'm offering is at least like $50,000 worth of value. But it's $500 for 2 people. So Nick, can you put that link in there one more time? We are starting the first week of September. So don't sleep on it. Okay. If you're even thinking that, hey, maybe I should do it, just do yourself a favor and do it. Okay. I promise you, I'm going to give you everything I got. All right. Let me get started here. Wow. I just talked a lot without even drinking water or anything. Okay. We got a lot to go through. Well, not really, but so we've created this to wait. Whoa. Getting ahead of myself here. Hello? Oh, there we go. All right, so this is part of a module in what we're going to be teaching. Obviously, there's so much more. I kind of just condensed it down. This is a very short version, which is 6 ways to make money in apartment investing. First, I want you guys all to think about how much do you need, okay, a month for you to say, I'm going to quit the job that I'm working in now. Or for you to say, yeah, I'm going to give my full effort and 100% of my energy into real estate or apartment investing. Okay, well, specifically apartment investing. We can talk about real estate and all other things as well. But think about that number for yourself. Is it 5,000? Is it 8,000? Is it 12? Is it 15? Is it 20,000 a month? What would that look like? And don't think that it has to be passive income. We're going to talk about any sort of investment income that is going to have you quit your W-2 job. I think when people have their W-2 jobs, unless you are in a space that you are passionate about it, you love the environment, then by all means, do what you love. Okay. But if it's something that is you going to it and you're just dying at your job, as fast as you can, you need to figure out how to make the transition. Okay. I was talking to my buddy this week about illness and sickness, like how there's so much medication for everybody that they think is due to the body, but it's not due to the body. It's due to lack of inspiration, and it's due to the lack of people living inside their passion. Like, do you talk about your work like the way I'm talking about this module right now? About apartment investing right now? If you don't, then you might want to consider, is there fire? Is there passion? Do I feel purpose while I'm at my W-2 job? Okay, so Harry, don't mark on here. I don't know how to undo it, but I guess there you go. Clear all drawings. All right, don't draw on here. Where was I? So we're gonna get started. Think about that number for yourself and see if you can see how this works for you. So 6 ways to make money in investment in apartment investing. The first one, and I'm just going to go through this quick because I want you guys to take the quiz and then I want you guys to meet each other. But this is just a little glimpse of what you're going to be learning with me. First one is acquisition fee. Okay. What I'm going to show during the course is examples and all of this too. So you'll be able to actually see pictures. I will use deals that I've done, all the examples. You're going to see all the things that I'm already doing. But first, it's the acquisition fee. When you buy something, this is kind of like a broker fee, right? When brokers do the work and put your deal together, they take like 1%, 3%, 6%, whatever it is that they take. Acquisition fee is based off of the purchase price. So you get a 1 to 3% of the purchase price. So acquisition fee is off of purchase price. Now, what that entails and the work that you get to do, it could be split with a bunch of other people in the group that you're on a team with, is you got to locate the deal, you got to analyze, you got to underwrite the deal, you got to talk to the brokers, you got to put a structure together that makes sense, okay, to run the deal. You're going to be fronting the capital. When I say fronting the capital, that means you're not using your investor money to put down EMD money, extension costs, attorney fees, inspections, appraisals. None of that will be part of your investor money. That's going to be money out of your pocket or your partner's pockets, right? Whoever's on the team with you. You also got to draft a business plan. What's the business plan? What are you guys doing? Right? Most people focus a lot on the deal itself. One deal, one property, what we can do on the one property. Now, what I teach also is on a bigger scale. What's going on in the market? What's going on in that sub market? What's going on in this block on this street? What's going on here? Right? Is there something I can do that shifts something here? For example, our deal right now, not only am I buying the deal, but I'm starting a business, a security business where we hire and I'm gonna buy like 2 cars, and I'm also gonna be syndicating this. We're gonna buy 2 cars. I'm gonna hire security. I'm gonna have all the business owners and asset managers or property owners pay a small monthly fee that's gonna cover the cost of security. And what they're gonna do is they're gonna circle the block and do all the things. And every owner has direct radio access to the security. So if there was a homeless person on their property, someone that's causing trouble, whatever, they can call our security team and they will come and move it. See, I'm thinking about not just the property. Can you do something for the entire community, to the block, to the submarket? What can you do? Right? If you start thinking on a big scale like that, hey, we also have a liquor store next to our business. I don't really like the people that the liquor store attracts. So I'm making an offer to the liquor store, whatever way possible. Hey, I need a coffee shop here. I want a coffee shop right here. Okay, what do you want for your building, for your business? Do you want to be part owners with us? I'm trying to enroll him into a vision. right? So this is why real estate is awesome, because you get to be so creative and you get to really make a difference. So this is all stuff part of that. Now, with what I just said and what I brought to the table about a deal, shouldn't I be compensated 1 to 3% of the acquisition fee? I mean, of the purchase price. So if the deal is $5 million, 1% acquisition fee is $50,000. I should get paid $50,000 to get this deal done. You also got to raise the capital and do all of it, right? So that's my acquisition fee. I put it all together. Now, 3% of that is $150,000. So what we do is right now on deals that are smaller than $15 million, we do 2-2-2, 2% acquisition fee. And then I'll tell you what the other two is in a second here. So that's one way to make it. So, okay, if your goal is $3,000 a month, you close one of these deals. If you focus all of your attention to it, you close one of these deals and it brings you $50,000 acquisition. There you go. Quit your job. Right? You can focus on doing that. The second one is the disposition fee. Disposition fee is 1 to 3% of the sales price. If I come in and I bought it for $5 million, 1% is $50,000 on the front end. When we exit the deal, let's say we sell the deal for $9 million and I get 1% of the disposition, that's $90,000. So on this deal that I did, I'm already at $140,000. And this is, obviously this may split into people on your team, but this is how money is made. I want you guys to be able to imagine like how you're going to make money. Now, disposition fee, you're going to have to be, if you're getting ready to sell the property, there are things that you got to do to get the property ready to be sold. You want to bring your NOI to as high as you can for the past 3 months, right? The T3, through all of your different business strategies, whatever you got to do to really do it. Now, the trick here is, can you have this mentality through the entire process of owning the deal, operating the deal? Can you have the last 3 months mentality through the entire lifetime of the deal that you're managing? I'm always bringing this NOI up like I'm about to sell it, like someone's about to buy it, right? You want to secure the highest possible rents, so that you can increase the NOI. It's just do the same thing, right? Can you keep the deal stable through the close process? Because if somebody else is going to come and they're going to get a Freddie loan, right, or they're going to get some kind of, they need 90% occupancy for 90 days straight. Can you keep that going through the deal? Because if you break that in the middle of the deal, that's going to screw up their financing. All of a sudden, your buyer won't be able to buy anymore. And then you got to facilitate and deliver all the due diligence items to the buyer. Right now, this could be you or it could be somebody on your team. But this is what you get compensated for. These are things you got to do. So disposition fee, 1 to 3% of the sales price. Okay, you can make money there too. The third way to make money, so there's two. When I said 2-2-2, that's 2 of the 2 already, right? Here's a third 2. The third 2 is your asset management fee. Asset management fee is 1 to 2. I mean, I've heard up to 5% of gross income. Okay, I think 5% is a little bit absurd, depending on the size of the deal, obviously, and what your returns are for your investor. I'm not even going to say absurd. Okay, it exists. But let's just consider 1 to 2% of the gross income. If the gross income is $1 million a year, right? 1% is what is it? $10,000. So you make $10,000 if your property generates $1 million a year. Is that it? Am I correct right there? 1%. Yeah, it is. All right. So that's possible. Okay. That's another way to earn. An asset management fee is different from property management, which we'll talk about in a second. Your job is to oversee the management of the property and implement the strategies. You want to review the financials every single month. You want to communicate with your investors. You want to be reviewing things and working with the property manager so that you guys are in sync in putting your business plan together. Okay. And also, of course, approving work orders and things like that. For us, $500 and below, property management company, you guys can approve work orders. $500 and above, we have to go through approval from myself on those deals, on my deals. Yes, from myself. I have to approve it. Okay, now I have trained a couple people to be with me in such a way that I let them approve that. Now they know if it's going to be 2,000, 4,000, 5,000, they're not, nobody's approving unless I say okay. All right, so those are things also, and then you got to consider we have a $1.3 million capex on 2 different properties. Asset management fee. Shouldn't you be compensated 1 to 2% of the gross income because you're doing all of that? Okay, now that's different from the acquisition fee and all that, because maybe this is the only role that you got in the deal. You're just the asset manager. Okay, but that's just another way to earn. So now you've got, on that deal, you got $50,000 on the acquisition, you got 90,000 on the disposition, and you got another 10,000 a year on asset management. All right. Those are 3 different ways. We only talk about 3 different ways of earning so far. Now, smaller deals, I'll be the property manager. Okay. I'll manage the deals. We normally, anything that makes less than $100,000 a month, I would say they're going to charge you somewhere between 5 to 8% of your gross income for property management.
So we need to be at Plain City 11. So probably
9.
no, doesn't take an hour.
Oh, everything's good. We don't need it.
Oh.
I'm
Okay.
also remote.
Right, so 10, get there at 11, they do walkthrough, you go to Vanilla.
All right. Property management. You can make up to 8% of property management. Let's just say 5% for easy math. $1 million a year, 5%, $50,000 a year you make as another way of managing. Now that's going to require day-to-day operations. You got to staff the property. You're doing the accounting. You got to provide P&L for the asset manager or for the team, for your GP team or for your investors, right? You're also going to be implementing and supervising CapEx work and any work orders, right? You're going to be doing the reporting. You're going to be doing the leasing, the walkthroughs. All of that is up to you as the property manager of the deal. Okay. 5 to 8% of the gross income, property management. Now that's 4 different ways you can make money. So remember, let's go back. You got $50,000 for acquisition, $90,000 for disposition. Okay, and then you got $10,000 a year on your asset management, and then now you got $50,000 a year for property management. We're well over $100,000 a year now on a $5 million property right now. Okay.
Can I ask a
Value-
question, Alex?
Yes. Hi.
It's Jenny.
Jenny. Hi.
Before you just hi. You said under 100,000 they charge 5% for property management, 5 to something. You gave a range.
Yeah, 5 to 8%. I think if you're
8%.
doing less than 100,000 a month for gross
Okay.
income.
Thank you.
And that's just what I'm finding. Obviously, negotiate it, right? So we have a property that's doing 30,000 a month and 30 and change, 36,000, and we're going to be paying 7%. Okay, because it's smaller, right? So people still got to make
What's
money.
usually the percent under 100,000 NOI?
So typically you can expect somewhere between 5 to 8%.
Okay. Yeah, everyone write that down.
Okay. Value creation, right? When you can create value in a property, when you increase the rents, when you increase your income and lower your expenses, what happens is you start increasing your NOI. Your NOI directly relates to the value of the property, and you can increase value and also increase your share or increase your net worth, really, your equity share. Okay, so there's a bunch of things that you can do during the value creation side. You can, improve the curb appeal. Like we're about to close on a property at the end of the month. The first thing we're doing is improving curb appeal. Lower your operating expenses through conservation efforts. Maybe that looks like if you got 300 units and you change them all to low water flow, toilets, You might save a bunch of money there. Okay. And part of our course, we also talk about what every dollar saved looks like. Like, is it a good idea? And it'll be very simple. When you understand the numbers, it's very simple to be like, okay, let's do all new washer dryers. Let's put in a dishwasher. Let's put in let's put in an extra whatever thing, valet trash and all this stuff. It becomes very easy to make those decisions when you understand what the value of that equates to. Okay, it's not just $10 a month that you get. Okay, when you buy a dishwasher that's $150 or $200 and you get an extra $10 a month, it's not, oh my God, it's going to take so long to pay this off. Should I spend $200 or $300 for $10 a month? It's not. That $10 a month equates to something much, much larger in evaluation. Okay, so that's some stuff that you'll learn there as well. I mean, once you learn those things, like I see my life that way. All right. Now, this probably should have been earlier on in the slides. I'm going to change it. Is learning how to do your sponsorship equity. So now we're talking about equity. See, all of those was what you're going to make on your income, right? You're replacing your income with that. Now, the other thing is equity, which I believe is the most important thing that people need to focus on is your net worth. Okay. People focus so much on passive income and this and that and cash flow, but I focus very heavily on my net worth every year. Where is my net worth? Every deal, what is this going to increase my net worth by? At some point, the person that signs on, the key principal on our deals, okay, he signed on to $1.8 billion of deals, okay, and his take is $27.8 million. He didn't put a single dollar down. He didn't raise a single dollar. He just sent some emails in, signed some papers. When you start leveraging your net worth to make money, that's where that's the next level. So that's why I'm so focused on it. I'm like, all right, my net worth is like close to $3 million. What deal can I sign on? Right? What can I get? Can I get a little piece by signing on to it? And that's a different mindset that you start getting to. So you have your sponsorship equity. When you buy a deal, like our deal is a 70-30 split. That means when we go into it, this deal's worth $1 million, 300,000 of it is my equity. 700,000 is the investors. Okay, so we will talk more about that, obviously, how it works. But as a sponsor, as a general partner, so sponsorship equity is also interchangeable with general partner. Okay, you probably heard general partner more often than sponsorship. One sec, Donna, I'll get to you in a second. Your job is to win the deal. Your job is to hire, oversee management. Your job is to, oversee your strategy because you have projections, your pro forma. Every year, you really want to be updating your projections. You want to be sending reports and communicating with your investors. You're going to be guaranteeing the loan. You got to raise all the money to close the deal. You got to operate the deal. You got to put the money up. All the things that we've talked about so far gives you also equity in the deal. Not just cash flow now, but also equity in the deal. All right, so now we're really on 6 different ways to make money in apartment syndications. Right? So what is that? What does that look like? Let's say 30% on a $5 million deal. You need a $2.5 million to close. Right? You need a $2.5 million to close. That means the equity in the deal is $2.5 million. What is your 30%? $750,000. Okay, you made 6 figures cash flow, but by doing this deal, by putting your time, quitting your W-2 job and going full in on this, and you close a $5 million deal, everybody can do this. $750,000. How many years do you have to work to grow your net worth by $750,000? I hope you guys are kind of getting a better picture of how to make money in apartment syndications, okay, and buying apartments. This is what's possible. Now, we're not talking about all the things you have to go through to get to this point. Maybe you can do this tomorrow. Maybe you have to get on a team. Maybe you have to get a very small piece of this and have a $10,000 cash flow on it first. Maybe your net worth will only increase by $40,000, but pay attention always to like how much your net worth is growing. That's a tip of the day. All right, it's not about how much money you got in your bank. It's not about how much cash flow you got. It's how much net worth you have. All right, go ahead, Donna.
Okay, so in terms of the net worth, right? I'm trying to figure out how to calculate it in my head. Let's say I put in $50,000 into a property as a GP, for example. So it's only like, let's say I'm doing asset management. I would only calculate that part that would come back to me in dollars from the
No.
asset management side. How do you do all that? Yeah.
Because you might get other percentages, other shares in an asset management. That's a much higher level question. We're just looking at a couple different ways right now. I know you're already in the deal and you're involved in there, so we can talk about that on a more detailed, conversation. But I want people to be able to, in the high level, see what's possible, right? You're asking a very detailed question, which we might take 10, 15 minutes, and I don't want to go into that right now. But tomorrow night on our mastermind call, we can talk about that.
All right. See you.
All right. Okay. So just real quick here, before we go into the quiz, just so everybody gets here, what is the acquisition fee on this deal? So type in the chat, what is the acquisition fee? Okay. In the example that I'm giving here, what is the acquisition fee? Is that your final answer? Okay. Remember, how you're participating is going to it's gonna really dictate what you're getting out of it. Right. So I know it's 2%, but what is it? What's the number? I'm telling you this deal is a 2% acquisition fee. Awesome. Great. Yes. True that. Good job, everybody. I know you were all thinking it. Okay, what about the second one? What's the 2% disposition fee on this? Max is on top of it. Yeah. All right, good. I'm glad everybody's participating. I know you're writing it down, you're doing the numbers, you're getting a lot out of it. But yes, 220,000. All right. Here's a tricky one. 30% sponsor equity. Your equity in the deal. Ooh, we got two different answers. 30% sponsor equity. Come on, let me see one more number. Okay. Yes. All right. It is 900K because you're taking there's equity in the deal is $3 million. Okay. 30% of that is 900,000. 4% management fee. What's this number?
Wait, can you explain that again?
So sponsor equity in a deal. If there's $3 million, when you first get a deal, $3 million, that means the equity in the deal right now is $3 million.
The down payment equals equity all the time, 100% of the time.
Well, in this example, we're trying to keep it real simple. Obviously, if you get the appraisal is this, and then you have your 3 million is actually worth 3.2. Now we're getting a little more complicated. I know.
All right, so how do we know the 3 million down was the equity? Because that's the only
usually
cash
you
in
can
the
say
deal?
that the money that you put down immediately, that's the equity in the deal. Now, if you got a really great deal, it might be a little bit more, but we're just looking at, looking at it without. Okay. Yeah. All right, good. So 0.04 times your gross income. Yes. Good job. All right, asset management fee. Yeah, Max is an A student. Yes, 26.4. Okay, good. So you add all those numbers together, that's the money that you really earn in the lifetime of the deal minus distributions. So distributions will add to all of that, but minus all of it. Okay? So we're not going to go to questions, but this is a sample of what you will see in a 30 module course. That's a short version of one module. All right. So you're going to learn everything that I know. Now, do I know everything? No, I don't. But everything that I know. Okay. 800 units in, $12 million raised later. This is what I've got to show for it. And it's all going to be in one place for a measly $500. Okay. It's going to be fun. And you're going to have homework to do with your accountability buddy. All right. So whoever you're going to bring in, make sure they're going to be committed. This is your problem, not going to be mine. I'm not going to be like, oh, your accountability buddy's not showing up, huh? And then now what? Obviously, there will be many legends a part of the group that's going to be very eager to help. But some things will be very basic. Some things will be more advanced. All right. So is it for everyone? Probably not. But if you feel some sort of calling to it, I would say yes. Okay, do it. All right. So we're going to now take a couple minutes here to let everyone log in to a game. Nick, are you ready? 10 questions.
12.
What?
12 questions.
12 questions? Dude. Nick doesn't take directions very well.
Hey, you had a lot of stuff in here.
I'm just kidding. Good job. Good job. All right. So make it should we make
Yeah,
it time?
these are not that bad. So I think we can do time and power-ups.
Okay, time. So the game that we're gonna play, Nick is gonna put the link in there. You go into it. Okay, it's very, very easy. You put your name, you put your email address, you get in it, and then you get blasted by emails by me every day. Just kidding. That's not gonna happen. Okay, but you can go into it, put your name, put your email, and then you just not in the chat. Oh, wait, yeah, okay. That's for other people. Yes. So Nick, put the thing going. The speed in which you answer the question, the number of questions you answer in a row, those all count towards your final score. How fast you answer, how accurate, how many times you do, they're all going to factor into it. So this will be a fast game. It's 12 questions. We're going to be done very fast. Do you have the leaderboard so far?
Yes.
At the end of every quarter, we will issue a prize.
Did you guys do game night last week?
No, we did not.
Okay.
Last week was too full of information. I was so speechless, I couldn't even do a game thing. I was trying to write some questions down, but I was just my mind was blown. I couldn't. I was speechless. Okay, so here it is. There's the link. Click it. Brightful.
There are probably typos in here, but I tried to stay away from controversial questions. So
Okay.
maybe this week we can have no objections.
Hey, how come I'm not in here? Did you use my name to get in there again?
Well, yeah, well, you're the owner of this account, so yeah, Alex Lovely. You have to use another email address. Not your email.
So I can't play?
Can play, just use like your upstream. Oh.
Oh my God. It's not letting me. When I click on that, it just makes me
I
the
think-
host.
Use my email, and then when you win, it comes towards you.
Alex, you gotta log out of Brightful since you're
I'm
logged in.
volunteering my email for Alex. Alex, go crazy, go wild.
All right, 16 people so far. Yeah, 48 people in.
Listen, 2 more minutes. If you're having trouble, let me know.
Yeah, put in the chat if you're having a problem. Yeah, Alex, you gotta log out of Brightful before you can log in.
I don't know how to do it.
Open Brightful.
I will share my screen.
You gotta
This
play
is what I
though.
got. Huh?
Okay, I got you. So, Close this out.
Close room.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no, no,
that's
no,
gonna
no.
close
Cancel,
everybody.
cancel, cancel, cancel. Yeah, just
Okay,
close the
okay.
tab
Close the tab.
and then open a new tab and type in Brightful. Brightful. Okay, open that. And then, oh, okay. I know what you have to do. Hit Command Shift N, and it's gonna open an incognito window.
Of what?
Incognito window.
Right click, open link.
And then hit copy link and then paste it in your search bar.
Meh.
Okay. Do you see a new window that says incognito window?
No.
Okay, so on your keyboard, hit Command Shift N.
Whoa.
And
Oh,
it
that's
says
how you
you've gone
open it.
incognito. Now copy that link and paste it in that incognito window.
Okay.
Then you won't be logged in.
And I gotta just put in another email address.
Yeah. All right, we got 29 people, 30
All right,
people.
that's it. If you guys took longer than me to get in there, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. 'Cause
And guys,
unless-
make sure when you're playing the game, you're not
Olu
on
can't find the
Zoom.
link. Send the link one more time. Olu's one of the leaders in the leaderboard.
Yeah,
So
Olu's on the
she gotta
leaderboard.
get in there.
Okay, I must send it. There you go, right there. But make sure, guys, don't look at Alex's share screen. Make sure you're on your
look at your
browser.
window. Unless you're not playing and you want to look at the window.
All right.
All right.
Waiting
5 seconds.
for
5,
Waiting
4.
for O.
Wait, Olu's not in there. 5, 4, 3.
I can pull up the leaderboard real quick. Wait for O.
2.
So Alex is in first place. Congratulations.
Yes.
Justin Chen and Andrea are in second.
Oh.
Olu is in third. And then we have a four-way tie for fourth. Ali, Hawk, Donna, and Will Hudson.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
Alrighty.
All right, wait, hold on. Oh, there.
Olu's here. Alrighty, guys. Here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, Kathy's also here. But she might miss this.
Oh no, she gonna miss it again. Wait, hold on. Kathy, you gonna join us?
Can you make it to the trivia? Just put it in chat again. Okay. Quick thing. There are 3 power-ups you get. The faster you answer the question, the more points you get, and the longer answer streak you have. So the number of correct answers, the more points you get. We won't have 3-way ties for first or second, third place anymore.
And then there's what? Power-ups?
There are 3 power-ups. I think there's like eliminate answer.
And
forget.
double points, something like that.
Double
Okay,
points,
great.
something else. Okay.
Let's do
Kat's
it.
not joining. Here we go. Alrighty. Good luck, everyone. There are the points. You have to hit OK at the bottom. 4 more people. 3 more people. Got to click OK. Isabel, you're the last one. Alrighty, I think you got it. I'm gonna skip.
Oh wait. Speed matters, yeah?
Speed matters, Alex. You gotta go fast.
I gotta go fast. Crap. I used 8.8 seconds. Crap.
Yeah, Isabel, make sure you're not on Alex's share screen. Nobody be on Alex's share screen. You need to be
Look
on
at
your
your own
own web
browser.
browser.
Don't look at Zoom.
Alrighty.
Oh, wow.
Max
even
in
get
first
close.
place.
The specific fee is Oh God, I read slow. That's not fair.
Alrighty. What's the leaderboard looking like now? Max is holding on to his first place spot.
I know Max is he's on top of it today. Oh, you got a little trickery question in there,
Little
Nick. I
trickery,
like
little
it.
trickery.
A little trickery.
I had to play with it a little bit. Couldn't make it too easy.
All right, guys. There's a strategy.
Why guy trips some people up?
Oh, I'm catching up to you, Max. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah.
That's a good one, Alex. Alex is catching up.
What?
JJ pulling
What?
ahead.
Oh my God. How did I fall behind?
Alex, you got power ups. Remember, you got to use them.
Oh, that's right. That's right. How many more questions are there?
A bunch. I don't know. At least like 6 more, I would think.
How did I use 7 seconds? That was not 7 seconds. I think I'm lagging. That's why I'm not hitting it as fast.
Mm.
In case you guys didn't know, I'm super competitive.
Remember to use your power ups. Those double points can come in handy.
You only get one power up for the whole game, though.
You can use all. Yeah, you can only use one of the same power ups. Yeah.
Wait, I don't even see the power up.
Make sure you're in full screen.
What? Oh my God. Wait, what?
A property management fee is another name for an asset management fee.
The correct answer is not true, bro.
Oh, crap.
Exactly.
My bad, guys.
Wow, you messed my
All
streak
right,
up.
all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Yes, it's false.
Oh, oh my God, and people got it right. That is you. Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
People
I was
got it
moving
wrong.
fast. I
Whoever
was
whoever
moving
put
fast.
true, disqualified.
It's false. It's false.
You killed us, Nick. You killed us.
Oh, sorry. But Alex, you gotta use your double points. There's not too many questions left.
Well, I was trying to save it for my streak and then hit the double point at the end, you know?
The double points doesn't count on
How
top
do
of
you
your
even use
streak.
those damn things?
You know how Vin Diesel was, during the race.
The
Like,
double points
too
doesn't
soon.
count on top of your answer streak. It's an extra bonus. It
wants to
only
go
counts on the
turbo.
time.
You guys talking is really distractive.
Guys, it's Alex's parents. Make sure you click that.
It's my what?
Alex's parents was one of the answers. Did you not see? All right, that was question 8 of 12.
Oh, he got it wrong. We got a chance
Move,
now.
man.
JJ got it
Move,
wrong.
man.
Oh, wait, what? Okay. Come on, baby.
I feel like I had to make this one obvious. Alex
Uh-huh.
propelled himself back in first
Uh-huh.
on your own power, based off your own PowerPoint presentation.
It was a good try, JJ. You had it. You had me for a little bit.
He exploited my mistake.
He exploited on your mistake. And whoa, where's Max?
Two more questions, I think, or one more.
That's
Last
it.
one, or that's the end. That's the end.
That's it. Ah.
We
That
had
was
some
the
movement on
worst
the
game
leaderboard.
ever. Worst game ever.
How was that the worst game ever?
I don't know what happened. I only got the one that was supposed to get right. The one that I was supposed to get wrong, I got right. And it was a nightmare, all right? I think I'm on the bottom.
Let's see. Wait, where'd you go, Jessica?
She's in last place.
Oh, I'm way last place, man. I was last place.
I mean, Harry's
Yeah.
last, but he had 0 points.
Yeah, it was Harry's
My
first
game
call.
cuts out like a couple of times during the game. Just like
All
Rick
right,
said
all right.
that.
I'm number
Max,
30.
Max gave me a run for a little bit.
Man, I used my double down, like the double points power up on the wrong
Oh.
question. And then I was so focused on like getting my questions in as soon as possible that I missed some. So
Oh
At
man.
least you
unlucky.
figured out how to use the double down. I couldn't even figure out what the hell to use any of the power ups.
Well, it's
They're
okay,
at the
guys.
bottom.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
Where do
next
you get
time you
the
gotta
double
show
down?
us that. I had no idea that was
It's
either.
usually like 3 little boxes at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, that's an unfair advantage for you guys.
Everybody gets it.
Everyone has a power up.
You get
We'll
one.
make a demo
Next time I know.
All right, good.
Yeah,
See, that's the whole
Question that was
point.
wrong.
Okay, I was working fast.
The whole
You are, and
point
you do
is
an
to get you
amazing
guys
job.
back here next week.
But you gotta delete that question.
I'll
I'll be
switch
back for sure.
the true and false.
JJ capitalized on that. I thought he was gonna whoop us.
Next week, mark my
Because,
words, no controversy in this game. The questions are
Uh-huh.
going to be correct.
I mean, dude, every week there's some controversy, man. What's up with that?
I'm making the game in like 30 minutes without like proofreading.
Okay.
So
All right. Well, I hope that was fun, right? Like we always want to have some fun while we're doing things. So even in learning, I hope it was a little bit of fun. You know, even if you weren't playing and you were just watching, you know, my competitive nature oftentimes is, well, actually, nobody really tells me that it's fun, but it's pretty fun for me. People usually say that it's not fun when I'm super competitive. But hey, I like winning. Okay. What's wrong with that? Okay, so any questions? We'll take 4 minutes of questions and we're gonna break you guys out so you can meet the person of your dreams. What do you guys think? Give me some feedback. How was it? Was that informative? Did you guys learn something? Or did
Alex-
you guys learn nothing?
I'll jump since I need to get another call, but I wanted to provide some feedback.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm nervous.
Oh, you should be nervous. That's the idea. So everyone learns different, and I absolutely love the game part because you are testing yourself how much you actually memorized from your coaching, from your teaching, And then when we had the opportunity to answer all the questions, that was pretty much engraved in our minds. So it's definitely a great way to have the information really register. And one thing next time for you guys, when we are in the middle of a game, no one speaks. Like literally, like please, because it's like, am I here? Wait, because I want to know. I mean, I want to know what you guys are talking about. Then I'm like, wait a second, I just missed 3 seconds of answering my own question. So it's a great training tool where you can stay focused regardless and block the noise. But I feel as we get better to this game, let's let's not talk, please.
You know, you sound like me when we're playing Risk. Hey, nobody talk. You guys can't talk to each other. No talking.
I was like, why is this guy distracting me?
When we get competitive in certain games, hey, no talking, no talking. Hey, nobody's allowed to talk. All right, well, now we know. Thank you though for the feedback for sure. And but we all just, you know, we all know how to beat McGenna in the game moving forward, guys. All right, just distract the crap out of her.
I was 30 out of 30 with distraction and clicking the wrong button twice. I was like, what? Hey, listen, you can beat me all the time. I'm good. Someone's gonna take the beating.
Oh, she's not. See, she doesn't. She's not triggered by these games.
Absolutely not. I'm like, let me be the last one as long as I participate.
As long as she's having fun, as long as you're having fun, just, you know. All right. Thank you, though. Thank you. All right. Who else? Couple more minutes here. What would you like to see more of?
Can
What
we,
questions you have?
at the end of the game, can we just go over quickly the answers to it? So if we got it wrong, then we know we could correct it, so we know it for next time, or, you know, just the way we can log it in.
You can go over
Nick.
real quick.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Alex.
what?
You can
You
go
want to go
fast.
over it now?
Yeah, unless the question is wrong. Yes, Andrea. We can go over it real quick. I'll pull it up.
Okay. Good idea. Go ahead, Nick.
Yeah.
You got 45 seconds to go
I
over
got you
it
guys.
for us.
Okay. First question. An acquisition fee is usually blank percent of the purchase price of a deal. 1 to 3%. It's in Alex's slides. I don't know why they charge that, but that's what it is.
Says my slides.
Says Alex's slides. Deal is less than 15 million. Alex usually charges a 2% acquisition fee. Don't know why you picked 2. It's also in Alex's slides.
This is not about the truth out there. This is about how well you've paid attention to the presentation.
As a disposition fee is a fee that the GP team collects, which is usually 1 to 3% of the deal. It's not a monthly fee or the sales price of the deal. It's not the purchase price. The acquisition fee is the purchase price. It's not a fee when a bank forecloses on the property. An asset management.
Faster, Nick.
All right, faster. An asset management fee is 1 to 2% of gross income, not net income, and it's not gross rental income only because there's other income in a property, and it's not expenses.
Nick,
Property.
I got an idea. You can just kind of slowly scroll down this. I'm sure everybody can read, because as you're speaking, you're gonna mess up McGenna when she's trying to read this. So just slowly just scroll down this thing. No talking, everybody.
Well, everyone knows the correct and false answers, but
Yeah, it showed you the correct answer when you answered.
We're just
You
trying to
knew.
explain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if anyone has a specific question, I'm going too fast. Let me know. A property management.
For this on every quiz, they've asked to go over what the right answers are. We want to be educated. We want to be empowered and enrolled.
Okay.
Property
Well,
management fee.
If we have more time, we will do this, but I want to make sure we get everybody to stay on schedule, you know? So we want to break people out into the breakout rooms here shortly. And you know, so just scroll down slowly so that everybody at least gets to see it.
Yeah, a property management fee is more than an asset management fee. I don't know why, but it is in Alex's slides. Same thing, gross income. This one was the wrong answer, but I just changed it. They're not the same fee. They're different fees. Property with a yearly NOI under 100K has a higher property management fee. I'm assuming because like it's less percent. So then they still want to make some money, so they charge more because they're still doing a lot of work. But Alex, you correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Sponsorship equity does not fund the deal passively and does not get 70 to 80%. That's the GP team, the sponsorship equity, and they usually get 10 to 20%. They do all this other stuff. GP is another name for sponsorship equity, not your favorite person, a limited partner, or investing people. This is just math. 2% of 15 million is 300,000. The GP LP split, 80-20 or 20-80, but I don't know why. That's just industry. The disposition fee is paid out to general partners, the doers,
Okay.
not limited partners, and
All
not
right,
Alex's
good.
parents.
Well, this is good. It tells me that there's some more things that I get to teach you, Nick, about why things are certain ways, right? So we want to also always explain why things are that, not just, hey, this is the way to do it, like it's the truth. Okay, so 70-30, 80-20, any fees that are related close to that is because you do want to give majority of the money to the people that bring the money. Now, you want to, based on how much money you think they will make also, because sometimes a deal could be 50-50 and you make 2x returns for your partners, right? That means you might have to do more work. If it's Airbnb short-term rental, it's not the same as owning a smaller deal, which a multifamily deal, which may not require that much work, long-term rentals, right? So the more work you do, you will want to figure out how you're going to compensate yourself. If you cut yourself short, you're not going to be motivated to work. Okay, there is a deal that we are in right now. It's the first deal we've ever done. I think there's some people in here invested in there, but we as general partners literally make no money because we just went 6% pref first year, 8% pref the year after that, and now we're paying out 8% cash on cash to our investors, and there's pref returns like that means there's no money for the general partners. Okay, so now we have myself and one other person running that deal. That is it. Everybody else is like, I'm not going to do this, right? And helped us also realize, like, who do I want to be in partnership with, right? So, like, they didn't make no money. They do no work. Now, I raised majority of the money on that deal. I got investors to answer to. I'm going to pay a lot of attention, regardless if I get paid or not, right? We're going to be running the deal. And I love it. I love the deal so much. Okay. I'm really proud of the fact that we can return that type of returns to our investors, even in today's market, doing 8% cash on cash. Okay. So I'm going to break you guys out into, or Nick's going to break you guys out into breakout rooms. So introduce yourselves, right? Tell the people in the room. Okay, here we go. People are like, yeah, peace out. Say what your secret talents is. Like, what's your hidden power, your hidden talent. Okay, so this is icebreaker questions, and you guys go into whatever you want, and the controllers in the room will say, you only got a minute, you only got 2 minutes, so go ahead and you guys will figure out who you are. That's going to be the controllers in the room. But give everybody a chance to talk. What is your hidden talent? Where are you from? What do you do? And what did you learn tonight that you're gonna apply? Like, what is the action you're gonna take moving out of this call? Those are the questions. Have fun with it. Meet each other. I think now that, wow, 40 something people down to 34 as we're about to break out. Cool. I hope that we still have 30 something return to the room when this is over. You guys got 12 minutes. Break it into I don't know, five, put 6 people in the room because some people might not go. So
Alrighty, the rooms are open.
all right, give everybody 2 minutes to chat, to speak.
Yeah, 8:30. Be closing the rooms on the dope.
Fine, I will stay.
Bye, recording.